Hello, welcome back to Tekkit Space with me, James. Yes, I have no idea what happened to my face. I guess I grew a mustache and decided to wear a bandana. Look at me, look how tough I look. Anyway, as you can see, I might have started playing. I had a bit of a session, and didn't record it. All I did was made the ME system like I've done previously before, so I didn't see the point in recording it. As for what we're going to do next, as you can see, it's currently switched off. And there's a reason for that. It's because it's sucking up power like nobody's business. We need to build some sort of generator for the factory. I've got an idea of a pretty much unlimited way of giving this place energy, really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build... Should I build it above? I could build it over this corner here. Oh, God. Let me just go in first person. That might be a bit easier with my fishy friend. He's very much dead by now. But it's probably mouldy. I mean, I've had him quite a while now. He must be quite mouldy. Anyway... So, a generator sort of here-ish. I guess that means we need to extend this out. But hey, it's not like we're short of materials. So it's not making bricks yet. But it is making the shit we need for bricks. So, yeah, we can make a lot of bricks quite quickly. Literally the only step we need to do to make bricks is to literally do this. So it's kind of silly really that we're going to all this trouble to make it into a factory, because the next step is actually incredibly complicated. We need like a molecular assembler. I suppose if nothing else it'll show you how they work. We're going to build quite a small one because we don't want it to drain too much power. But you'll get the gist of how it works through watching this. So I mean, I've never made one of these before, so this could be a complete fail. I mean, we don't need that much space for the power area. In fact, this would do nicely. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of digging. There is going to be actually a hell of a lot of digging involved in this. So basically what I'm going to do is dig all the way to bedrock. That's not what I'm doing right now, by the way. I want to build... sort of the input for the energy higher up, so it can so the power can flow down into the rest of the factory. So I'm just going to expand on the factory. I don't know what this bit's going to be, but I'm going to build upwards from this. Anyway, you'll see what I mean eventually. But building on this ice is a bit of a pain, I'm not going to lie. So for now, I'm just going to build it as sort of like a, I don't even know what to describe it as. Like, it's almost like just a shelf. It's on 4 posts, and yeah, it's going to have a wooden floor. Hardly mechanical. Will it be big enough? Yeah, it'll be big enough. But it's going to be like the generator room, and it's going to be a floor up. So our floor plan for the factory has expanded somewhat. Then we'll probably have another room for the molecular, whatever it's called, molecular assembler. Because that thing is like a room in itself. But you'll see when we build it, which shouldn't be too long away, to be honest. At least I hope not. I don't think it's majorly expensive to make. Not with the stuff we've got. Back at, like, the main base. Thing is, I don't think that's actually any faster. Just wasting energy for nothing. Which I'm going to need when I start digging the holes. Drilling my way down into the earth. Maybe doing this over water was not a good idea. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and we're going to have to do some major, like, resource gathering, unfortunately. Because we need a lot of glass. That's not glass, that's ice. A hell of a lot of glass. No, I don't want to fly. Stop it. So yeah, we just smash up the ice. I'm taking a much more like laid back approach to this now. Why are you coming in here, interrupting my episodes? What's going on?
Well, because since you've logged on, I now have no internet and I'm working until I'm as a supervisor for an internet.
I am not connected to the internet.
Are you not?
No, in fact now I have to... Hello and welcome back! Yeah, I got moaned at because the internet in the house isn't working. Of course, I'm on single player at the moment, so it doesn't really... I have nothing to do with the internet, basically. And don't actually have an internet connection at the moment myself, so it's not me. So I'm going to quickly build this up. This might be a really short episode, actually. I don't know. Depends how long it takes to build just the outline of a second floor. And we'll let this... Yeah, that's high enough. Oh, that was exactly right. Oh, aren't I awesome? We can just break that. Although it probably will need some sort of... A platform. You know, that's the word that I was thinking of. A platform. I couldn't even think of that word. Yes, it's going to be a platform. That's going to be where the energy comes in. And in fact, we might even connect it to the rail line itself and eventually automate it. But I don't know if you can do that without Railcraft. I don't think Steve's Cart supports it. I don't know. I've not really looked into Steve's Cart, so that'll be a good thing to get into, to learn about and whatnot. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So now all we need is wood, which we can go and chop. Because I feel like just having it all in... I know it's a brick factory, but having everything... would be... Yeah, wood will be fine. It's just I'm going to be using lava power, so I was wondering if wood would be an acceptable thing, but the lava's going to be contained, so it won't really matter. Oops. If you hold shift, it just stops Tree Capitator from working. Ah, you know what? I thought that was going to kill my axe, but it didn't, so whatever. I'm happy about that. Boom. But there we go. Boom. Eventually, once we've got like a clear spot, we can use that as our like designated tree zone, because we're doing it the really slow way and chopping down one tree at a time. Where if you like just chock-a-block all the saplings, you can get like a ton of wood all in one hit, and it's a hell of a lot quicker. To the point. Oh wow! Okay, for now we'll stick to this kind of energy, but somewhere else, probably along the rail line, or maybe just somewhere else completely. Like this is a future project. This brick factory is our current project, but as a future project, I want to create renewable energy. It is renewable, but at the same time, it isn't. Like we want the energy to be generated on site. What we're actually going to be doing is transporting it from the nether to here and then just storing it in massive quantities, which isn't really renewable, because then every now and then we're going to have to make a massive trip or like a load of back and forths transporting the lava from the nether. Yeah, we have to basically... I'm not using Tesseracts, okay? I know Tesseracts are a way I could immediately, like, teleport it here. But, no, we're not doing that. Simply because it's not worth it. Apparently, they cause a lot of crashes and, like... I mean, look how laggy it is already. It's not worth it. I should really be going to bed right now. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Sleep. Hopefully no zombies break through the doors in the night. That would be absolutely terrible. It seems to be quite a common recurring theme. So, no, I think tonight is going to be the 23rd of May and it's going to be a Tuesday. Yep. It's May the 23rd, the year 1000. Just because it is. And that's how much time I've spent playing the game because I'm sad. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more episodes. I don't know, because our internet's so crap. I'll be recording a hell of a lot of episodes, but I don't know how frequently they're going to get uploaded. So rather than just doing one episode a day or whatever, like, I'm just going to beast it and make... Should I just have one? I think one row of these would be enough. Any more is just going to be a bit much of a chore, and you'll see what I mean. Why am I doing that? I have an axe. How much space between two? Yeah, why not? Why not? And then the next part is the really exciting part. Really? There's only going to be like 3? No, that'd be more than 3. There'd be like 4. But they're going to go all the way down to bedrock, so... It might not look like much, but they're going to have massive storage capacity. This is going to be the generator room. We're going to have... same setup as in the Nether, like in the charging station, but where these holes are is where tanks are going to come up, and these tanks are going to go right from bedrock all the way up to this level, and then they're going to be, then the lava's going to be fed into the magmatic dynamos, and that's going to power the factory. I mean, how many bricks are we really going to need? Like, I don't think it's worth building anything more fancy than that. And, oh, look, yeah, it works out perfectly, and it's, like, kind of symmetrical. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, the really tedious bit. And probably dangerous. And breaking the first rule of Minecraft, which is never dig directly down. But I do have my jetpack, so hopefully I'll be okay. And my suit is somewhat lava resistant, so hopefully this will be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll just dig our way to bedrock. All of this is going to be filled with lava. Think of, like, how much... I mean, even filling it with lava is going to take fricking forever. But it's a worthwhile investment. Oh, okay. We didn't hit any oil or lava or anything we didn't want to. So that's good. Now we just fly out next to our jetpack. Let's just drop. Right. Are we in line with the hole or did we drift? Nope, we're in line. So let's just dig straight down again. Actually took surprisingly... I thought it would take longer than that to hit bedrock. I am surprised by that. I'm not going to decorate, like, the edges of the tanks. Oh, look, we hit a cave and now we're under attack. Hello? Eat plasma. Oh, do you know, I don't even have to care about you guys. Oh man, they're quite low down actually. Fly! Ah, didn't even knock me off course. We'll never have to see them guys again. So we're halfway there. We'll be done in no time. Right. And then for today, I think I'll end it. And then, oh, for God's sake. That is exactly what I was afraid of. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to fly up, find the source block. Oh, jetpacks don't work underwater. Oh, I'm going to drown. I can't drown. Oh, there we go. Have I got, like, some dirt or something I can fill this up with? Oh, it's a proper, like, lake as well. I mean, we did build this thing on a lake. What do I expect? I've got sand. Sand is actually really good for getting rid of water. And liquids in general. See what I mean? But, like, it's good for lava because it sinks. So you can just keep dropping it on. Like, gravel's really good. I use that a lot. You just keep dropping it and then it just fills it in. Even the stuff you can't see. So it's good for making, like, bridges across lava. Especially when you don't know how deep it is. Especially really deep lava. But you have to have a lot of gravel. Okay, that's another one done. Oh, shit. Okay. We're on the last one. I think all these 3 are connected to the cave system below. So let's get digging. Oh, frickin' frack. We might be able to start it with cobblestone. We just build a wall around it. One here, and then... Now when we dig through, there should be no water. Yeah. Now we're talking. So hopefully a straight dig to the bottom. I didn't see any lava or oil or anything annoying, so... It looks like we've been fairly lucky as to where we've dug straight down. But then, you know, I don't want to speak too soon. That's that cave again. Yeah, I think we're getting close. Ooh, gravel. Yep, we've done it. We've done that part. So yeah, I guess I'm going to call it time. Because we're going to have to go exploring next time. To find all the glass that we need. To make all of the flipping... Like, yeah, we're going to pretty much just dig up a whole desert. Turn it all into glass. Turn them all into tanks. And then... build tanks from bedrock all the way up to here. And then I'm going to use the drums of lava, which we get from the nether. I kind of want to automate that process, you know? So every time a drum fills up, we get... It sort of replaces it with an empty one. But I don't know how much of a pain in the arse that would be. Could probably do it with a basic redstone circuit. Like a block breaker. Yeah, because the block breaker just picks up the block. But how can we make it we could just rely on timers. I mean, the chunk loader's there constantly. So say we know it takes... We time how long it takes for a... Oh, wait, no. These block breakers don't take redstone signals, do they? Do they? So we could make it... So we could make it so the block breaker only receives energy from the timer after enough time has passed for the drum to fill. And then they used to have a thing called a deployer, which could deploy an empty one onto the same spot, which should be hooked up to a pipe. No. Placer? They said they replaced everything. Block placer, what do you know? I bet that's exactly the same as a block breaker, but in reverse. Perfect, we can do it. That in itself is gonna take some messing around with and cause Lag Central to become even more laggy. But I think it's a solid concept. I mean, it beats waiting around. I don't know. I suppose there's always stuff around the area that needs doing. Like actually making the glass tanks. Yeah, we'll do both things at the same time. To kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know. Lose time. So for today, I guess that's it. Or, well, not for today, for me. But for this episode, that is the end. This is James ES Tekkit Space. And the internet's working again.